This is Pillar Chase 2, and we are going to compare every single detail to see if the recode was actually worth the wait or overhyped. So the first thing we will be covering is the new lobby layout. So in the lobby we have the OW Oni portal, a TV to see when the match ends and what map it is, and a broken arcade machine. Down here we all know about the item shop, but through that tunnel it's Uncle Samsonite and OW Oni. There is also a lake here and a cage over there. Inside this room is another broken arcade and a table. Here is Vapor's minions. Here's Gadagadigadagadio Chicken Nugget. A balcony and another balcony. Alright, now let's check out the RECODE lobby.
Yes, sir.
Now, since I don't have access to the RECODE, I'm going to be using other YouTubers' footage. There you can see some beanbags, a campfire, and then art on the wall. And the biggest change of the lobby is the queue system.
Nice.
Now the second thing we're going to be comparing is matchmaking.
Flake Bob. Alright, crazy. Alright, screw it, we're going in. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yo! Imagine Blake closes the service as we get in. I will crash out, bro. I will genuinely crash out, bro, if you do that.
Now, is it just me, or does it seem unoriginal? It is basically a copy of Pita Pita, 99 Days in the Woods, and a bunch of other horror games. But the main issue has to be trollers. Now this phase we are going to be talking about gameplay, and yeah, it's a mess. Like, they really thought they were Dead by Daylight, bro. Having to make us fix generators and stuff. But the thing that makes the RECODE's gameplay better is third person and the fact that it's harder to loop monsters now. They also have changed the objectives, which make chests longer and add gears to fix generators, have breakable walls, have breakable doors, which actually seem a bit overpowered. But still, the RECODE, in my opinion, is survivor side. So yeah, in gameplay wise, the RECODE is better because it's just way more enjoyable than just looping and hiding with Stefano, bro. So now we know Pillar Chase 2 RECODE is mostly better, but what about polishing? When I look at the live stream of the gameplay, it just feels way better now. So now what we'll be talking about is map design. So basically map design is based on how good the maps are. And in my opinion, the Pillar Chase 2 RECODE map is very few. Original definitely had way more content and more variety, and it also gave players different types of monsters to actually play and different types of strategies to get away from the monster, and that's completely gone in here, bro. My bad, guys. I just realized they have power-ups in the RECODE. They really should add the monsters back. Like, come on, at least add Whist back. Yeah, this one's gonna go to the original. So now we're going to be talking about the pacing, and oh, this is such an important topic. So basically, you are constantly moving and reacting, trying to hear the monster, but now you still try to hear the monster, but there's something different. They added a lot more time on the board, and that gives the killer more control over the match. It's not necessarily a bad change, but shifts the whole tone, and instead of quick, intense chases, the game feels less intense. Probably because the only monster they have is Vapor, and he doesn't even have a chase theme. So yeah, right now, Pillar Chase 2 RECODE is not in a good place, but I have one last thing we have to do before we truly know which one is better. And it's to compare the actual gameplay. Alright, so now we will compare Pillar Chase 2 RECODE to the original. So based on the lobby alone, Pillar Chase 2 original wins because they have more content to explore in the lobby. Now the second one, which is matchmaking, and I will give to Pillar Chase 2 RECODE for now because they have potential to queue from anywhere like tedious, while the original you have to wait 3 or so minutes long if you die early, bro. Third one is gameplay, and it's not even a contest, bro. Pillar Chase original has way more monsters and maps and overall content. Fourth is polishing, and we all know RECODE is still getting developed, so original wins. Now the last one is potential. Now Pillar Chase 2 original wins, but in a month from now, it gets absolutely dog walked. Probably because it probably won't even exist next month.